And we're back. You see how much time is on it now?
Yeah.
Why is it so zoomed in? Jesus Lord. Like we were saying, that freaking, like I said, that... No!
And we're back, and we're back, and we're back,
And we back, and we back, and we back. Alright, that's enough. Shut your mouth.
You know,
Okay.
he doesn't do that much anymore.
I haven't listened to the full album. I haven't listened to Coloring Book yet.
Oh, you haven't?
Purposely.
I'm
waiting.
It's amazing. It's an amazing
It
album.
really is?
It is his
Good.
best album.
Alright. It's better than freaking Acid Rap? He's only
You know what?
He's only come out with technically 2 albums, basically 1.
I mean,
Dude,
he came out with like
10 Day. He came out with
albums.
10 Day. That was a mixtape he did in high school.
Yeah, 10 Day.
And then Acid Rap.
Acid Rap. Then he came out with like 2 mixtapes.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, one with the Donnie Trumpet. One with
That doesn't count. I'm talking about him as an artist solo.
Artist
I'm not talking
solo?
about Surf. You don't count Surf because that was a project. That was Donnie Trumpet.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And then, but
He was barely in that freaking project alone. I thought that
Yeah.
was kind of lackluster, to be honest.
whatchamacallit?
I got so tired of that.
Coloring Book is, I think, in my opinion, his best project to date. I
You
don't
wanna know why I
don't
purposely
know,
haven't
though.
listened
I don't
to
know
it?
though. Maybe because I don't know though. I might be wrong because like, as much as I like it, as much as I love that album, I've only listened to it like 2-3 times. But you and I
overall, you
were
appreciated
hooked.
it.
Yeah, you and I were hooked on Acid Rap when it came out.
Dude,
we were
see, this is the thing, though. This I'm going to tell you this right now. And I love Chance the Rapper as an artist. Love him as a person. He's a beautiful human being. I can't even deny it. I just love him. But I was underwhelmed by the first track. And I also do believe it's because I have a bias.
You talking about the one with Kanye?
No.
The
first track from, first track off Coloring Book.
Yeah.
That had Kanye on it? I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever the first track was or the second track was, whatever was the introduction one.
Yeah.
I was underwhelmed. I think because, like I said, I have a bias too. Acid Rap's beginning, good ass intro is
a good ass intro.
Dude, that's a perfect ass intro. Oh my god, that whole that bass line and those percussions blow me away because no one does a freaking no one can do that again and not say they're taking it off a Chance. I couldn't do something like that and flip it and not say that's not Chance. Yeah. That whole percussion line is him, and it is the happy song. No one that is the happiest song that I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I ain't gonna.
That's
lie.
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
and in context to the last song,
you know what's funny though? Because I can remember every song on
every
Acid
single
Rap,
song.
like Cocoa Butter Kisses. My miss, my cocoa butter.
Don't remind me. Overplay that. The only song I say was my least favorite song on that album was Nana.
No.
I didn't like it. I knew what he was doing.
You should not.
And I was fine with it.
You should not take your ad lib and turn it into a song.
That
That's
whole song,
like Schoolboy Q taking Yacht and turning it
into a song called Yacht.
Yacht.
And he's just like Yacht. Like I almost got annoyed with Blank Face in the beginning when the first song.
Oh, is that when you hear Blank Face?
I was like, yo, stop it. Okay, we're good. Because I was like,
it's surprising in that album how he hardly does any ad libs on that.
Dude,
album.
Man, I was okay. This is just me thinking about old school Q.
I think it's because like he oversaturated his ad libs in Oxymoron.
I don't think so because think about it like this though. He didn't do that many ad libs in Oxymoron because in Habits and Contradictions, that was the Q that we were introduced to.
Yeah. In
Setbacks, he did different ad libs as well.
Yeah. True.
So we came in with Habits and Contradictions essentially. Well, kind of, because we listened to him when the album dropped or before.
We listened to him and we didn't listen to him. We didn't listen to him or Soul's album until like a few months after they dropped. Because both of them dropped in the beginning of the year.
Yeah, I think Kendrick hadn't dropped yet.
Yeah, they dropped at the beginning of the year, but you and I were just getting into TDE at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was 2012. We had both listened to Royalty, and that's when we got introduced to Q and Ab-Soul on that unnecessary track. We knew about Kendrick, but we didn't listen to anything from him yet.
I didn't like Kendrick,
and
I did not. I'm gonna tell y'all right now.
No, it's funny because you threw me into Kendrick Because
after I got over the hump.
Because you
Rigor Mortis?
You saw the Rigor Mortis video, and then you kept bugging me about it. You were like, "Yo, nigga, you gotta listen."
Because I think I complained beforehand though. Because I listened, dude. I'll tell you right now.
You know what's funny? Because you know why? Because we saw his cipher.
His cipher.
His first cipher
in 2011.
Yeah, the one with I think the one with Machine Gun
Tech
Kelly
9,
and Tech 9.
And I was there only for. I was there for Tech. I was there for Tech, and I heard this short little niglet sitting here rapping about Oprah's vagina. I said, "You're whack." To this day, I do not like that verse. I do not like it. It wasn't like I see how impressive it is because I looked at the lyrics.
Yeah.
But I don't think the delivery was cool.
Yeah.
Tech 9 killed it. Oh my god, that rare. You know what's actually I'm really thinking about? I was thinking about this earlier. 2011 was a great year for music. 2011/12. I'm not even going to get into Good Kid, Mad City. I'm saying before Good Kid, Mad City came out. 2011 was great. I was jamming to, I think 6 and 7s came out with Tech 9. Came out then, right? We're still riding off of my beautiful dark twisted fantasy, right? Freaking, I started listening to Tyler the Creator.
Yeah.
Our future began essentially for me then.
Yeah.
Bad Meets Evil.
Yeah.
Freaking Watch the Throne. Well, that came out 2010, but still.
Yeah.
We were still blaring that
They
jump.
were playing that everywhere.
Dude, Otis? Oh my god.
And then freaking
We were listening to Fast Lane. Oh,
yeah.
like,
And then Freaks and Geeks came out.
Freaks and Geeks, that was 2010 too.
No, it was 2011.
That was 2010. Freaks and Geeks came out in 2010. 2010.
Oh, well.
February 2010, I think.
Really?
Yeah, I remember. I remember exactly.
Oh, but it's just that we ran into Freaks and Geeks.
Dude,
and it was done. It was just like
I think I saw Freaks and Geeks before I even met you.
Freaks and Geeks. No,
I think I showed you Freaks and Geeks. I think I showed you Freaks and Geeks too, because I was just starting to work at Panera Bread when I found out, because I was hanging out with this short, angry, dark-skinned dude named Caleb. That was awesome.
You know, I got introduced. I think I did get introduced to it through you because I knew who Donald Glover was.
You knew who he
because
was
of his stand-up.
Yeah.
And then I think you showed me him.
I think I showed you him and Fastlane. Did I show you Fastlane?
Yeah, you showed me Fastlane. I got introduced to that video and I saw him. I was like, this nigga. I was like, I know this dude.
To this day, that's one of my favorite music videos ever. If y'all get a chance, watch the Freaks and Geeks video by Childish Gambino. It is the simplest and most beautiful video because he is just so amped.
Yeah.
You would never think that he is who he is right now.
You know what's funny?
Because he is so depressed.
I think, you know what's so funny? It was like at that moment, like the very end of that video, the part where he's done and he looks at the camera.
He's like,
he's just looking at the camera, and I don't know why, but like at that moment, I said to myself, I can do that. Like it was that was the defining moment of me getting into rap, where I said, I can do that.
Because I remember that dude Caleb introduced me to it. Because I remember I was at this girl's house, one of my friend's house, and I was watching it because he was like, yo, check out this this song called Freaks and Geeks by this dude Childish Gambino. I was like, all right, whatever, dude. Like, I don't fucking care. But I watched it. Oh my god, I watched it about 15 times.
Yeah.
In 2 minutes. Okay, I was and like I said, that was the first time. I'm not going to get into the history of my music thing, but Freaks and Geeks by Childish Gambino. Or Royalty. Royalty is still my favorite shit by him.
Oh, it's my dog mixtape.
Royalty is still my favorite. I'm sorry. I love Camp by default.
Yeah.
Even though if you think about it, for me, it was.
I think it was him proving that he could just make an album.
Yeah, that's what it was. Because it wasn't like it didn't blow. I realized that it was technically, like I said, my first introduction to hip hop, but it didn't really like blow me away. Now that I'm thinking about it, because I really loved.
Because the Internet is my favorite by him.
Yeah, I know.
I love that album. I love it. And I love every moment of it.
Like,
just the way it was all put together.
I liked it. I like it more than I did before.
Yeah.
Because I hated it before. I didn't hate it. I was just like, that wait for this. Like that was me. I was just like, for this.
And it came out
after Royalty.
And it came out 2 days after my birthday.
Yeah, it was okay. To me, it was an okay album.
I bought that album.
I have it still. It's in my car. Dude, I still listen to Crawl.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that... What the that shit was dope.
Yeah.
Can't help. Like I said, as time goes on, I like it more. Still don't. That whole gimmick with the whole, getting the script in order to know the stupid transition. I'm not gonna call it stupid, but just the transitions in between to try to figure out what's going on. So I'm gonna read this 60-page script to figure out what those little do in the beginning.
After you hear it the first time, you don't need to anymore. After you read it the
I
first time,
still
you
don't know
need
what the freak was going on.
Yeah, you don't. I don't know.
No, maybe like I said, maybe it's
understood.
because of me. Like I said, maybe it's because my initial reaction to the album was like,
Yeah.
it was like that. So maybe I didn't go in with an open mind.
Yeah,
I
it all made sense to me when I was reading the script and then listening to it, because I was reading the script and I was listening to it at the same time, and then when I was done, I was like, okay, it makes more sense, and then from there I could just listen to the whole thing and remember what happened in the story.
Yeah.
So that's probably why I love it so much.
I will say, Childish Gambino
cannot wait
is to
for his
me
new
for
album.
music.
I think his new album's coming out this month. I hope it comes out.
I think Childish Gambino did for me in terms of turning me on to different musical artists that you did to Getting Friends. Because he was my gateway.
Yeah.
Like, I listened to Gambino, right?
Yeah. And then
That's how he expanded me to Chance,
Yeah.
Soul, Q.
Yeah.
Who else? Who else was on the
Danny.
album? Nah, I already knew
Are
Danny
you
Brown.
already naming it?
But no, I'll give him that as well, because no, I can't give him that, because at first I didn't like. Okay, that's weird. Okay, I think I heard Danny Brown before. I heard Blunt After Blunt.
Yeah.
Absolutely hated it
Yeah.
at first, but this was before I knew what Danny Brown was. I just heard some random song, and it was Blunt After Blunt. I was like,
I want to hear that song now.
but look, this is the reason why. So then I heard Toxic. And I
Yeah.
heard this nasally, goofy Bugs Bunny motherfucker. So I was like, skip. But then
But that
I
beat
listened
was
to
so
it again,
hard,
dude.
and I had to listen
I listened
to it
again. I said, shit, I like this.
No, you.
I like it. So then I looked in Danny Brown, and that's when I started listening to shit. And Danny Brown's like, every time I listen to Danny Brown, he's one of the weirdest artists to me. I know for a fact. Real quick, side note, just answer yes or no, or answer who you think would win. Schoolboy Q or Danny Brown in the rap battle?
I don't trust Danny. I feel like Danny would get it. I feel like Danny Brown would get him.
That's what I think. So that's the reason why I was saying, every time I listen to Danny Brown, I'm like, no one can touch him. No one can touch this nigga lyrically. It's just that he sounds so animated, right?
Yeah.
But forgot what my original point was. I'm just gonna keep segueing into how awesome Danny Brown was.
No, you know what's funny though? Like, yeah, I think Royalty was the mixtape that introduced us to
So many people.
everybody.
So many people.
Because it was like, I hated Chance's verse when I first heard it.
I thought,
And then I was like, who is this nigga? And
because he
then,
sounded like a child to me, like,
and then all of a sudden, like, so then I listened through the mixtape a second time, and when I listened to that track, for some reason it got me hype. Cause the second time was it's in it's breaking on my lining, and I was just like,
get his spinning money,
and then I was
still good.
and then when he's done,
baby.
and then when he's done, when Gambino jumps in after that for his 4 bars, and you get hyped, you're like, ah.
You know,
Like, I liked
it's
it.
weird because I expected him and Gambino to drop something like together, at least a miniature project or something. Because Gambino was treating him like, yo, this is my protege or some shit. Like, and Chance took off and was like, nah, nigga, you're my son.
Really?
You're my protege, actually.
No.
So, but yeah, that was like the gateway drug. Like, Royalty, like I said, that's the reason why, to me, I hold it in such high regard. Is because almost every single song was borderline flawless. Freaking Toxic was produced by the guy who made the original Toxic for Britney Spears. Like, how do you do that and make it better? Do you know how awesome Toxic was by Britney Spears? Oh my god. Like, that video alone.
Yeah, that
coming.
Really?
But dude, like that album, like I said, was just so awesome. and listening to I'm trying to think. There's not one song that I didn't like on there.
Yeah.
But then again, this the only person I didn't really care for on there was Bun B.
You're tripping, but
that's what I'm saying. No, that's what I said.
It's okay.
You.
I understand.
No,
I understand because you're not. Cool.
I'm not educated as much as you. I know.
You're not a fan of trill music to begin with.
What the fuck is trill music?
Trill music is
Isn't
like.
that? They said Rocky. Didn't he invent it?
No.
Didn't he invent trill music?
Get out of my house. Get out of my apartment.
Get out of my Caucasian home.
Get out of my Caucasian suburban vicinity. Okay.
But that's what I'm saying. The reason why I know for a fact, I think I would appreciate Bun B if I listened to his old stuff.
Yeah.
He feels like to me, if I listen to his old stuff, I'd be able to appreciate it much more than I do now.
I put you like this, man. Like if you listen to a UGK album, I'm telling you, there are so many lyrics and hooks and beats that were just completely bitten off of their first few albums. Because I was hearing him and Pimp C dropping lines that I've heard from rappers use before. I'm just like, man, everybody was biting UGK. It was ridiculous.
What does UGK even stand for?
Underground Kings. They've had that name.
G K. Nope.
Yes. The Underground Kings. But yeah, that's what they're.
It's all about that MGK, nigga.
Anyway.
Chaos. Lace up, Chaos. DJ, lace up. Lace up, Chaos.
Freaking Jesse Pinkman of rap.
You know Mac Miller looks like the Jesse Pinkman of rap, low-key, though. He looks like it.
True, but he don't have the voice.
Have you watched one of Action Bronson's stupid ass show?
Are you talking about the ones where they're watching
aliens?
ancient? How do you have a show?
I literally sat there and watched like 3 episodes. I love it.
How do you have a show about watching another show?
It's called YouTube, nigga.
It's on YouTube?
It's called React Videos. No, I'm just saying that's essentially what it is.
That is true.
But it's, dude, I would say watch one episode, right?
Yeah.
You will fall in love with the editor. I don't even know who it is.
No, I saw.
Dude.
Okay, here's the thing. I was watching it today. I watched like the first 10 minutes, and it was just so weird to me.
Dude,
especially when they kept doing.
Which one were you watching? Who was in it?
It was like episode 3.
Was it with? Because I was watching the one with Tyler, and then I watched one with Schoolboy.
No, I didn't watch it.
Dude, they were hilarious.
All I remember was that he was smoking with everybody, and it was going on, and they kept almost everything. At the end of every word that he was saying, there was an echo.
Yeah.
And then there was one point where they did a zoom in on his face. I'm just like,
dude, you gotta watch the episode with Tyler or freaking. Cause Tyler, they're just idiots.
Oh,
Speaking of this, I'm glad Tyler survived. Overall, dude, I'm so glad, cause being a fan of Odd Future felt like a short-lived thing.
Yeah.
Do you think I'm different than I was back in my Odd Future days?
You were very different.
You know what I'm saying?
You're very different. You're now.
How would you describe me back when I was listening to Odd Future back in 2011/12? Was it actually legitimately different? Are you serious?
Your lyrics were more explicit.
They were.
Your instrumentals were much more amateurish.
Okay.
They're like it was like very Odd Future like.
My heart hurts.
Like you were basically like I put it to you like this. You probably would have made that Big Body Big Ben's beat.
Those Yamaha horns.
Yeah, you would have.
Dude, no.
You would have.
Dude, because I was listening to Mellow Hype way too much. Listening to Tyler way too much.
And Earl.
And Earl way too much. Dude, I still remember to this day the moment I officially stopped rapping like them. Like when I realized I was rapping like them officially.
What?
Was when I said something. I don't know the words or the context of the song, but I remember in the first line I talked about cutting some girl's clit with scissors. Dead ass serious. I said, "Oh, I'm a bad. I need to change. I'm a bad. Let's change." So then I changed, and yeah, that was a dark time for me.
At that moment, you had to listen to LL Cool J like a million times.
Dude, I had to listen to anybody else.
Call me Big LA. Big LA. But
I'm still rapping to that. Oh,
If you can find that beat, nigga.
I have the beat.
Nigga,
What are you talking about? It's
nigga,
on my phone.
Oh, well, nigga, we're going to rap to it. And
You
it's
would
not
have
even...
thought. They come. That,
Oh, that is Switch. Are you going to rap the Switch too?
No.
No?
No.
Not even the remix?
Hell no.
Not even the remix?
No. Not even close. That was an interesting time.
Big Willie.
I think we're done.